Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my Facebook. I'm Coby Pegway. I am the trucking god. Nah, but I am a trucking expert. I talk heavily on the game about how to make money, how to structure, how to do all of the good stuff, but I also talk about the bad. So if you just want to hear the good, this ain't the place for you. I'm strictly going to give you 100% of the real. And today, I want to talk about the whole Amazon situation and how and what dedicated really means, and the reason why I just 3 days ago completely parted ways with Amazon. So y'all, I'm gonna get to y'all questions after I'm gonna jump into the spiel, then I'm gonna get to y'all questions. So the first reason why I completely parted ways with Amazon is because they really they end up dropping the rates all the way down to $0 base rate and $40 an hour. So just let that marinate for a second. Let that marinate for a second. $0 base rate and $40 an hour. So how it used to make sense is that, like, say if I got 20 routes, right? They would give me like 20 routes and 17 to be good, and then like 3 of them will probably be losing. So you would just balance all of those rates out across the other routes, and it end up being real good for you. You know what I mean? So with me, I'm looking at it like, hey, if I got an operation and it's bringing me in $2,000 to $3,000 a day, you know, hell, even if it's $1,000 on a horrible week, you figure even a whole horrible month would have been $30,000 profit for me sitting at home, you know, in a jacuzzi tub. So it would be cool because the money would be coming in, because Amazon does provide a lot of key things. You know, they provided the load board for one, you know, where you can get extra work. They provided navigation for us. They provided, you know, the dispatch. So they did a lot of work for us. So I can understand why I was cool with taking those rates. But to offer somebody $40 an hour, and it just don't make sense. So what I'm going to do is I want to actually show y'all how crazy it really looked. So let's jump into it real quick. Oh, somebody said they got a load the other day that was $1,000 for 160 miles. Now you would get those, but it's like, how consistent, you know? My drivers have been driving for me for years, you know. I have drivers that have been driving for me for a very long time, you know. So they was accustomed to making a certain amount, but when the rates drop, I can't, you know, I'm trying to keep them at their same pay. But how I'm gonna keep them at their same pay if, you know, the pay ain't good? You know, the pay ain't working out. So let me go ahead and move this up a little bit. I got too much stuff right here in my station. I'm a little out of whack right now today, y'all, but just bear with me. Hey, like I said, I'm trying to stay busy, keep my mind going good. So let me share my screen with y'all. Boom. So can y'all see my screen? Okay. Oh yeah. Y'all filling up in here. I like that. Okay. So let's go to the trips. And we gonna go to the history of the loads that's been getting ran, right? So now we've been rejecting a whole lot of their loads. So like, these are good right here. These are decent loads right here, you know, but we go about getting them a different way. But let's go into so look, I gave them back all of them routes. So that's why y'all see all these cancels. I gave them all back. I said, ain't no way I'm running these routes no more. Y'all gonna have to take all of these back. So look at these routes right here. So let's dig into some of these routes. So you talking, like, I don't know if y'all can see how ugly these is, because for the last 2 weeks, I was hoping they was going to get better and they was going to hear me out, but they didn't, you know. So I'm like, okay, well, I gotta shape because, like I've been rocking with them for almost 2 years, so I try to give them the benefit of the doubt. But, look at these races, look at the mile, and these are round trip miles though. So a lot of people don't even realize that they not even running rates even better than this realistically, But me, I had 20 trucks at one time. And so the reason why I was doing Amazon for so long, because I took back all my rentals and I started to subcontract or broker out of like most of the loads. So, and when I was running 20 routes just during peak, 20, 30 routes, I was only running 3 or 4 of my own trucks. So I've been exiting out of the box truck game because I seen the games that they was playing. And I'm like, man, I ain't finna run my own trucks on these. The only way I'm gonna be able to survive is to just broker these out and make me a little percentage off of these routes versus me running them myself. They just didn't make sense. So keep in mind, I'm a freight broker. So I was brokering out the majority of the work. I was brokering out the majority of it. So look at these though. Like, come on, look, we got routes that's like $178, bro. Like these used to be $300 routes, $400 routes at one time. So just keep in mind that I just want to show y'all why. And keep in mind, see, now this is how you know the difference between dedicated work and like load board work. So for anybody that's coming in, look at it like this. Like, see, you see these don't have spot on the side of them, right? So these are all dedicated work. It's all dedicated work. So let me go over to show you the loads I've been pulling off lately. They all say spot. You see them? So if you see spot right here, so that means I got it off the load board. That means I picked it up on on a thing. But these are paying more. So I'm only running 3 trucks, but I'm running 4 routes because, like I said, I got other people that run for me too. So I'm like, look, I'm just gonna take this right here because I'm glad I didn't own all of them trucks at the time because I would have been sick if I had owned 20 trucks. And that's why I tell people to rent, because even though it was been good for all of that time, I made all of that bread. I bought this house, you know what I'm saying? I got me a Benz, I got me an Escalade, I bought all of this stuff, but I'm glad that I didn't depend on it completely and I didn't sit there, because now I would be sitting with 20 trucks and that would be ugly. That would be ugly to be sitting with 20 trucks right now. So just keep that in mind. That's why I always say rent. If you can't afford to make money renting, then don't even do the work. So that's enough about that particular thing right there. So I just want to show y'all exactly, what the whole thing is about, with me as far as dealing with Amazon and that. And dedicated. So for everybody who's trying to get dedicated, and I'm not trying to discourage anybody. What up, Jordan T? But like, I'm not trying to discourage anybody from going in, because I believe that multiple people are going to walk away and they're going to have to shake up the loads, because I don't see nobody lasting for long enough to be able to run for what they trying to give. Impossible. Nobody. I don't care if you got a $6,000 truck. Eventually, you're gonna run out of time, because it ain't just enough to throw back to yourself unless if you driving the truck yourself, and it still just ain't enough. But so for everybody to understand what dedicated is, dedicated does not mean that you have the same route every day. What it means is that they're going to give me some kind of work every day. So that started to be a thing too, though, because now you got a driver doing a long route one day that pays more than he doing a short route the next day. So it started to be a little bit inconsistent. So just know that that's what with being dedicated, quote unquote, it's not a contract. It's just performance based. You doing good enough, your score is good enough, we'll keep you on board. So it never made sense for me per route either. Like I told y'all, it was always one of those things that you have to kind of like piece it together. But at the end of the day, like I said, if you're looking at, in between like 30,000 on a bad month and 100,000 on a good month, people be like, nah, ain't nobody finna walk away from that. You know what I'm saying? And you getting that consistently? Nah, you're not. You're going to figure out how to make that work. At least I am, because that's some decent money for some work for me only working for 4-5 hours a day, if that, you know. So I'm just dropping it. I'm just dropping the knowledge on y'all, you know. So one of the main points of doing this for a nice period of time was, like I said, they brought a lot of technology. They brought consistency. And anybody that knows right now that's doing it, keeping the driver is the hardest thing to do. When you have consistent work for your driver, though, you can definitely keep the driver. That's why I've been having my drivers, because the work has been consistent. So that's one thing. So even though it didn't pay a whole lot, it was good flow. And it still was profitable until it just wasn't profitable no more. But you got to understand, in business, you could listen to these guys with somebody out here with one truck saying like, oh, I got to get $2.50 a mile. Yeah, that's because you driving the truck. It's easy for you to scream that when you're driving the truck. You know what I'm saying? But if you got other people driving the truck for you, you got to kind of make the truck move at times when it don't make all of the sense for the company just to live for another day, because you know that the freight will get better over time. But like I said, you got guys that been in the game for 6 months that think they know it all, and they haven't even passed the DOT audit yet. But I'm not saying, I'm just saying. And last but not least, one of the good qualities of doing the Amazon loads was the fact that the drivers like to love to do the Amazon loads because they was cheap. You know, you just go on Amazon to the post office, super easy work. So this is not a thing to bash them, because I mean, any business has to do whatever they got to do to make it make sense for their business. But at the same time, I feel like you don't want to be stepping on nobody's neck it's like, I mean, come on now, $0. Now hold on, I want to show y'all this email real quick though. Let me find this email real quick, so y'all can know I'm not capping at all. Because when I seen it, it was like, huh? Let me find this email real quick. I should have had it pulled up, but like I said, this is just a random live. I ain't prepared for this at all. And my cash app is Coby Pegway. Somebody was asking about it. Is this cash tag Coby Pegway exactly how it's spelled on YouTube? So let me see new rates. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to think where them new rates at. Hey, Jess, who sent that email for them new rates? I'm trying to figure it out. I think it was like in March. So here you go, right here. All right, yeah, I found it, y'all. Give me 1 second. It's looking like it's clear on my end. But yeah, so this is the fixed rate in ATL would be 0. And $40, the variable means what they're gonna pay you an hour. So think about what I'm saying. This crazy right here. Conversation wasn't really going nowhere, because I was actually kind of shocked. I was kind of shocked. But see, I'm running the semis anyway, so the semis are killing though, you know. So that's why I be telling people, like, with one semi, I'm probably making what 2 or 3 box trucks can make, because my semis are averaging 7,000 to 8,000 a week, and we averaging probably like, and for y'all, look, don't get caught up in these gross numbers and what people be saying, like, oh, my truck did 5,000, 6,000, 7,000. What, like, my trucks did 7,000, and my rate per mile this week was like $3.07 a mile. So you see what I'm saying? So now you're thinking about profit. It cost me $1.60 to run my trucks. So now I'm opening the floor for questions and everything. Everybody, come on, let's chime in. Let's dialogue and talk about this real quickly. Y'all got any questions about Amazon, how to get in? I'm not saying, hey, I'm still running Amazon routes tonight. I'm just not doing it the same way I was doing it at first. I'm going for the good stuff, and I'm leaving the bad stuff alone. You know, I just ain't got as many loads to broker out, but I'm still, my trucks are still making profit though, right now. So Leo had a good question. So Leo said, what was the fixed rate before? So the fixed rate before was $49, but the base rate was $130. So it started at 130 and then it was 49 an hour. So that made a lot more sense on a lot more routes. Cause that really didn't even make sense though, for real. Like, it's supposed to be per mile. So that technically was still, I've been getting ripped off the whole time. But it's like getting ripped off and still making like 700,000. You see what I'm saying? Or like 600,000. And then it's like getting ripped off where you ain't making nothing for real, you know? So that's kind of like the difference of the two. You know, like, I wasn't getting paid what I was supposed to, but at the same time, I was making a lot of money. I was underpaid still though for us having to have a dock manager and all of that. So let me go up here and see if there's any questions, and I'm gonna try to just run them down real quick. So everybody say I sound good up here. They can hear me. Hey guys, I'm out of Brooklyn, New York, and I'm thinking about getting into the business. I have a buddy that just bought a truck recently for 20 grand with 200,000 miles, and I'm thinking about getting. Hey, jump on in. Just make sure you know your market and you got a plan. Because with the box trucks can make some money. I just want everybody to know that. Don't come in banking solely on Amazon. I ain't finna say you that in my course. You buying my course, it look cool. I could just tell you it's all good so you can spend your money with me. But nah, that's crazy. I want people to be successful more than anything. More than anything else. Is it hard to get into business with little to no credit? Depending on how much money you got, because my credit was A1 when I got in the game. So when I tried my other businesses that I didn't have good credit, it was very difficult. I had a car lot, it failed. I had construction company twice, it failed. A lot of the times when I didn't have enough credit to support, because you got to have some money for the unforeseen, because you don't know what's going to happen. He said, post a link to that hat. I feel you. Hey, secrets, man, secrets. Mo say, I can't find your Cash App. You to look up Milwaukee area of Amazon Relay. Thanks for the information. So my Cash App is, somebody else said they couldn't find my Cash App, but it's just Coby Pegway. I put copy Pegway. It's Coby. It's spelled just like my name on whatchamacallit. I'm going to go ahead and post it. Because if I do the lookups, y'all, well, for anybody that wasn't here the last time, I definitely changed the rules of the lookups. For the lookups, got to send me a $10, I wouldn't say a donation, a $10, just showing love, giving back to the community for my family. I'm giving to y'all, give to me a little bit, because like I said, I do got to take away from my household and everything to go live. So this is it right here. It's Coby Peg. It's hashtag Coby Pegway. If y'all feeling generous, and it's with my wife and actually my boy Yaki. Shouts out to Yaki, the master herbalist of the lifetime. It's a love offering. Just show me some love. That's it. I'm showing y'all love. Show me some love. I wish I could sit up here for like 5 hours. For real, I love talking. Anybody that know me know that. But I be having to get back to the money. All right, Jordan T said, I got the truck insurance and the authority active, planning to go over the road, trying to get the insurance past 500 miles radius, progressive out of NY. Any tips on insurance? Like, well, so insurance work a little bit like this. You going to be covered, even if you tell them you're going 300 miles. Just tell them you're going a shorter distance most of the time, and 10% of the time you go a little bit further away. Either way, the chance, if you have an accident outside that zone, they pretty much gonna still cover you. So, that's just a loophole for y'all to consider. So that's how some people be having they stuff real cheap. I got semis and stuff, so I kind of don't really play that game that much with the radius. Because, I don't want the CDL drivers to really get in trouble, So just keep that in mind. that insurance you can get a shorter radius, and they still will cover you. Just tell them you only do that 10% of the time. I'm in my area, 2 big companies, 15 plus trucks each. They talking $1.40 routes, messing up the market. Are they taking $1.40 routes? Oh yeah, man, it's gonna be like that. But understand, everybody got this money now. Everybody got the SBA money, bro. The game is gonna go back to the game where it should be. When that great collapse, this great reset that's about to happen, when they devaluing that dollar right now, it's all gonna be gravy. You just gotta figure out. That's why I'm telling people, do the semis. You know, if you could find you a driver, I wouldn't even mess around, because Cass is definitely messing the game up. Learning a lot from you, brother. Thank you. Can you see loads from? Yeah, I definitely can. But hit me on my Cash App. Hey Jess, I need my other phone. I said I need my other phone because my Cash App on my other phone on the Android. I don't know. Just call it and see if you can find it for me. But yeah, my bad. Yeah, I definitely got my other phone with me though. Like I said, I'm out of whack a little bit, but I want to bring the information to y'all. Is Amazon stingy with the rates now, or is it not the busy season yet? So you just gotta. It's a certain way you gotta play it. Hop on a. All right, y'all. Yeah. So, as you can see, I'm still booking some decent. I got some loads that pay like $650. That's going like about 400 miles round trip. They ain't the best, but they ain't the worst. My cost on running their route probably be like $350. So I probably make like $250 on it. So if I make $250 off a truck a day, I'm really cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to make $500, $600 per truck per day. Cause I got multiple trucks and I get paid in multiple ways in freight, from dispatching, brokering, and all different type of stuff. So with me, I don't count it all like that, but I never did though. I always try to look at multiple ways of getting paid within a game. So it's not busy season, but you can get some decent things. Book a call with me. I could kind of show you this little techniques I be using, and also on the load boards they be having local work too. So when you say rent a truck, do you mean lease? No, I mean actually rent. Yeah, I'm meaning exactly like rent the truck. I just rent the trucks long term, because the lease, I don't want to do nothing to commit me to a truck, because I'm telling you, you can have a contract one day and you don't have it the next day, and you always got to. The rental is the exit strategy. Y'all got to. I don't know if any of y'all know about exit strategies, but when you get in the game, you got to set that business up and be ready to exit. You build it like you're gonna keep it, but you always got to keep in mind that exit strategy, just in case you get tired of doing it, you know, just in case you get burnt out. I have way more fun getting on here than I do actually running a trucking company, for real, to be honest. I mean, I wish I could do this full time, you know, and just go live every day. You know, it's kind of getting to that point though where I will be able to do it. Once my vegan restaurant open up, then yeah, I'll be able to go live, because that more gonna be flowing in. So you have shown us the real good and bad. So my respect goes to you. Oh yeah, for sure, definitely. We definitely ain't faking. Hey CP, what's the best miles one should look at when buying a used box truck? I mean, it's all risky. It's all a gamble. Most of every box truck I bought, every single one I bought had no more than 230,000. So I never bought one with more miles than that on it already. All of them was in between like 190 and about 220, 230. And I spent anywhere between 25 and 30,000. And y'all hit that like button for me. That's how my videos and my page get more push out there, you know. Just go ahead and hit that like button for me, y'all. I don't know how it is, how to do it on that end, but definitely do that for me though. For real. Actually rent like from Penske, yeah. Oh yeah, yep. It's exactly what it is. New to the game. Immigrant trucker, what's up? You new to the game? What you need to know? What we talking about? I'm gonna be on her for a minute. Okay, yes, I can see it, no doubt. Best of luck. What was the fixed rates before? I answered that. What's good, big brother? Thanks for the knowledge. Oh, for sure, for sure. You've been trying to get hooked up with Amazon. I called and sent emails. I guess you mean I've been trying to get hooked up. Okay, yeah. Are you signed in with them already? And you saying you trying to get in with them, but they haven't, your registration hasn't went through? Elaborate a little more on that question. I was late and my rating suffered. Now I don't see any box truck loads. How's the best way to recover? I don't really know because my rating ain't even that good. My rating is only 88, and I'm booking loads like, so I don't really know how that work. It's like, excuse me. I know that newer people don't be having the same amount of access though. I just don't know, how to really, like, what's the difference between the two. So that's why, like, when it comes to like box trucks and booking loads and the actual box truck game part of it, I would say ask Demetrius B. He's the box truck prince when it comes to that. Me, because he's still like in his truck, he's still like running and he's still actively, doing that. But I haven't been in the truck in like 2 years, like a year and a half, 2 years. I haven't really been booking, and I don't even book my own loads now. My ops manager booked the loads and stuff, and my dispatcher. So I'm kind of hands off. I'm more could tell you how I structured it once you get past that point, how to structure your business and things like that. And things that I more want to tell y'all things to stay away from so y'all won't lose money. That's the key thing. Business ain't always about making money. Sometimes you got to break even, but you don't want to be losing money. That's one thing for sure. You definitely don't want to be losing money. I'm not a driver. If I was to buy a semi and put a driver in, how much should I have after for breakdowns and whatnot? I always say take out 15 cents a mile. That's my rule of thumb. So the driver do 1,000 miles, it's $150 a week. He do 3,000 miles, that's $450. So if he doing 3,000 miles a week, you racking up $1,800 a month. So you figure in 10 months that'll be $18,000. The truck shouldn't really be costing you $18,000 in a year, hopefully. But just keep in mind, so if it don't break down, you got more money to roll over to the next cycle. So that 15 cents a mile is what you need to account for. That's my rule of thumb. You want to know why I do that? Because I learned that from Ryder. Because Ryder and Penske and the rental companies, that's the mileage. The mileage that they charging you is for the maintenance of their truck. Because they already making money off you renting a truck. They charging you for the repairs too as well. So why wouldn't you do the same thing as a rental company that owns a fleet of trucks? I just follow the rich people. I'm not pulling this stuff from out of thin air. I'm just following what they doing. If you ain't never rented a truck and not paid for the maintenance of it, well, budget allowed us to do that for years under the FedEx rate. They let us do the flat rate, but you see they don't do that no more because they realized that their trucks was breaking down and they wasn't getting no maintenance money. I'm a driver going to buy a truck next month. For sure. Immigrant trucker, what you in? You in a box truck or a semi? Yo, what up? Eric, what up? I see you. Been out here on my grind, had to jump back in and listen to the king. All right, for sure. Eric always stopping through to say what's up. I know it's been like 10 days since I've been live, though. It's just been a minute. How do you get your first picks on Amazon Freight for box trucks? That's a secret. See, if I tell you that, y'all already got all the. Hey, look, Atlanta already done took all the rental trucks. That's why I got to do classes because I can't give y'all all of the secret jams for. Then y'all gonna put me out of business. Now, if I start getting some tips, I might go ahead and squeeze some more game out. But man, you got to understand, y'all got to pay for that, man. I lost a lot. I lost 80 grand. I'm trying to get that 80 grand back. I'm hoping I get 80 grand and love offerings. See, I could be like, Coby lost 80 grand. And I'm telling y'all how to not lose it. Go ahead and show me some love. That's all I'm saying. I had to lose a lot of money. I'm gonna give y'all something. I can't give it all though. That's what that 5K course is about. My 5K customers and the people that come to my class, I give them a little more inside game because they paying for it. So I want to get them value. Even though I'm giving value, I got 35 videos giving out free games. So it ain't that I ain't giving out value, but I just get a little more in depth, with them. Why rent instead of lease? Leasing is like a marriage. As I say it all the time, I don't know marriage. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but yeah, leasing is like I don't want to be committed and married to the truck if I don't have to, because the rates I was getting was lease rates. Like, so I'm like, why would I lease when my box truck rate was $350 a week, 9 cents a mile? It's no point. So if I wanted to lease, I might have got the same rate weekly and like 3 cents a mile less to be committed. I'll pass on that. So just negotiate. When you tell them you long term, just negotiate better rates. You know what I mean? Yep. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, Henry. Amazon pays by the hour. When as far as dedicated on the load board, it's something different. But it's a long spill on it and how it works, because now they try to pay round. They figure because they paying round trip now that they just could pay by the hour and take away the base rate, which they should have been paying round trip. Because if you saying that I'm dedicated and I got 10 loads for you every single day, or 15 or 20 or 30, you know that I got to bring that truck back to run that truck again the next night. So why wouldn't you be paying round trip? So it's just a whole flaw in the system that I'm hoping, and Amazon's been pretty good about listening to people's feedback. So I won't knock them like they haven't heard the feedback. They made a lot of changes that when we put some stuff in, they have made a lot of changes. I just think right now, but I don't know if it's greed. If people are going to run it, it's like this. If you was them and people will run for $1.40, I mean, I'm just trying to get the freight there. It ain't really about it. You can't say it's not fair. You just got to find something else, because if people going to run for $1.40, I mean, if I'm them, I'm trying to find, it's like somebody working on your house. I'm trying to find the cheapest quote. I'm trying to get it done. So you can't look at it like it's all bad, but everybody be thinking it's so sweet. So that's why I want to expose the game so y'all can know that it's not as sweet as y'all thinking. And people going out here getting these box trucks. All I see in these groups is I can't find no work. I'm like, look, that's exactly what I be trying to tell people. Don't be jumping out here thinking it's sweet, because y'all listening to people who ain't even been in the game for that long. They started during peak season or something potentially, or maybe a little bit before. So you got, like, the game is different during COVID right now. Like, January would have been super, super slow. If it pre-COVID, it would have killed people. People would have definitely not survived the game. This, pre-COVID, you know what I'm saying? Prior to the whole COVID thing. So this is not what the real trucking game looked like. The trucking would have been dead in January and February and March. For real. I done seen it 3 years in a row like that. Got the truck, the insurance, the authority went active last week. Just got the paper saying I can start running in the mail today. Progressive is only allowing me 500 miles. Okay, any tips? Just go. And also, anybody who's suffering from that, you can't run into that mail and into that coming to mail. Hit me up on my email. I gotta I can help y'all out with that, where y'all can get y'all thing faster. Where I can get somebody to email it to you about 5 days ahead of time, so where you can start running because you already have it. So it's just like it's a $125 thing that you can get it. Well, I mean, it just depends on what it's worth to you. We are fighting for loads right in Massachusetts. Okay, and again, there go. No, they ain't it right there. Here go my Cash App again, just in case y'all missed it. I'm gonna put it up there. And what Henry say, if you could pull equity from your home, how much to get started? It depends on what market you're in, Henry. I don't remember, but in this, like I said, if you could find a rental, that's the cheapest way to get started, because now all you got to worry about is your down payment on insurance. Authority only like $300, BOC3 about $25-30. So, like I said, give or take, you could get started with I don't know, You get started with maybe 3,500, 5,000. I don't advise nobody starting with just a little bit because you only a breakdown, a turbo, or well, I guess if you renting, you ain't got to worry about that then. So it'll be savings, but you want to have some fuel money too. So that's why I say rent. It's the cheapest way to get started. Yet people look at, oh, I'm gonna be making less money per week. Do all your numbers. I'd rather make $600 less a week while I'm getting familiar with the game than to put up 10,000, put up more money because you're gonna need that mistake money to sit back just in case you make one. Just in case you get a bad order, then you get a fine. You're gonna need to have something sitting right there so it won't be the end of the road for you. You don't want to put everything all in. You don't want to put everything all in. Man, please keep at least 20% equity in your home. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I mean, I would tell you to keep all. I don't know about taking no equity out. I'm just saying. I mean, if you feel like it's a good idea, you better have a real good plan. Real good plan, Henry. Okay, you in Orlando. I wouldn't take. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you, Henry. This is just my opinion, though. Don't shoot me for it. I'm just saying. If I'm in Orlando and I'm trying to do a box truck, I'm not taking no equity out of my home. I'm gonna have to have some extra money to try to do box trucking in Florida. Period. Even with a semi, it just is super risky and it's super competitive out there. Not saying it's impossible, but definitely research the market, Henry. Man, that's one of them hard ones right there. Renting a semi, don't need a CDL to rent. Well, your driver gonna have to have a CDL. So whoever picks the truck up is gonna have to have a CDL. So pre-recorded class 250, live class is 450. Yep. Yes, sir. So a lot of people taking the free. I think the best value. I don't know. It just depends on what you need. The best value to me would be the 250 class. If you could watch it at your own pace and then book a coaching call. You go book a coaching call for like 160. After that, for like half price. So you figure for 375, you're getting me to break down and answer whatever questions. But if you use the 450, you get the benefit. If you take the 450 live training, it's better because now you got people from California, New York, and all these different markets telling you about their problems live. And then I run through the curriculum in about 5 hours. So for the last 2 or 3 hours of the class, I'm just answering all your questions. So that's kind of like the best move, though. Really, unless you want me to, and most people that's doing the 5K thing is people who already got other businesses. Almost everybody who did who bought the 5K complete package from me, they literally are they literally got tax businesses or some other stuff where they not really dependent on trucking. They just trying to get another stream of income. But anybody could get it. But like I said, if you're just trying to learn a game, I say go grab that live course so we can talk through it and you can ask me questions like right there on the spot. I'm renting till I grow and gain knowledge in trucking. Yeah, do that, man. Do that. Is 3 insurance good for trucking? They seem very low. I don't even know what that is. Shoot me an email because I'm definitely looking for some nice lower insurance. So you just got to make sure they rate it good because Lloyd's of London, stay away from them. If y'all see them, run. They a cargo company, a cargo and general liability. People will not load you. Well, some people will. A lot of people won't load you with them, with Lloyd's of London. I'm just saying, I ain't trying to hate on them, but make sure that you read the thing and at least if you do get them, make sure they add electronics back to your policy because that's what they do. They don't cover electronics. So that means if you're trying to run for somebody in these electronics, technically they're not gonna cover no electronics. So you're gonna end up owing somebody some money or something. Where can I find some good box truck dispatchers? Hopefully it might be some in here. I think I might know. I might be able to plug you in with somebody. I like I said, all my box trucks, they either run from a guy that I know, BBI. He a broker. He be having a lot of box truck stuff. He used to work for Ford Air and Amazon. So I don't really use a dispatcher for that. I use dispatchers for semi trucks. Is there a good market for a 28-foot CDL box over the road? Oh yeah, definitely. that's a 28 foot, man. You in a nice little space. You could fit about 2 more pallets on there. Plus, if it's CDL grade, now you can put more weight. So you lightweight, moving a couple of little semi loads. So I mean, I think that'll be a real good space. How long will I have access to previous class? You have access to it for about a year. It's on Vimeo. I just send you the password. I'm gonna always have Vimeo, so I'm giving everybody at minimum a year. You can go back and see it and see the class. I also got the book now. My book is out. I haven't posted it yet, but the course book is $99. So if you feeling like the $250 or the $450 is too much, then just buy the book. Give me one of the books so I can show them what the book look like, Jeff. So I got the book now, with the course book, the very same literature that I'm reading. You can actually just buy that if you want to just read it. But it just depends on how much access and how much help you need. I'm a reader. I could probably read the book and get it figured out. Myself, I can listen to the audio, and just read, but I'm a reader. So that's why I got it. Reader, for people who want to read, you can read it. If you want to watch on your own thing, you can watch on your own time. You want to be a classroom vibe, you can do the classroom vibe. If you want to do the complete setup, I got the complete setup. And I only did that because people keep asking me about it. Like, I'm like, I wasn't planning on really doing the whole complete setup, but so many people was asking about it. I'm just like, all right. I'm just trying to give y'all what y'all need for as long as I can. Because if this restaurant business take off, man, I'm going to be talking about restaurants. I ain't going to be talking about trucking no more. So, for real. Because the food business is going to be, that's one that I feel like you can have more control over because it's consumer based. And that's when I'm more going towards like Airbnb and consumer based businesses. 3 by Berkshire Hathaway. Okay, well, yeah, that's definitely, if Berkshire Hathaway got something to do with it, they definitely is a reputable company. But yeah, Marlon, I definitely look into them for real. Shoot me an email to info@CobyPegway.com. And like I said, I'll look into them because I need insurance for people to just know in the community. It's 3 by Berkshire Hathaway, the way for us to get cheaper insurance, but it also depends on what market you're in too as well. The best way to find drivers, drivers the hardest thing in the game, bro. When you figure it out, let me know. Because I find my people off, I was finding them off Indeed. Now lately, my drivers have been recruiting other drivers. They be like, hey, I make this much at working over here at Third Eye. So, so that's kind of how it been. All the drivers I got now were referred by other drivers. I don't have no drivers that I just found randomly no more. But like I said, I only got 3 semi-drivers though, so. What business entity is best to start with? Are you saying from like LLC or incorporating? Because if that's what you're saying, I would say LLC. Don't advise sacrifice your home. Go drive for someone else and save and learn at the same time. Yeah. I think that's some sound advice right there. Okay, so here is the maybe I can see this. I know my camera. There we go. So this is the book right here. I can see it. But it's definitely out now. I've been shipping them out as of late. But if you take the course, if you take one of the other things, you get the book for half off. So the book is $99, but if you take the course, if you buy any 2 products, the other one I'm gonna give you a discount on the other one. Because like I said, I gotta feed my family. But if you trying in this game, I'm gonna try it with you too, and I ain't gonna try to charge you an arm and a leg. I'm not trying to, I'm definitely trying to make some money for my time because I ain't getting no younger. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if you working with me, I definitely work with you. This ain't like it's just solid. Just hit me up, let me know what you're trying to do. Yeah, I definitely work with you. Like even on the 5K program, people allowed to put $2,500 down to get started. Then they could put the other 25 as we go through the process. So. How do you feel about adding a sleeper to a box truck? Them hotels adding up. I know. I think that's a good idea. You will lose 2 feet, but let's say if you spent $3,500 on that, just figure if hotels are about $80 and every 10 days, that's $800. So 800 times 4 is 3,200. So You see what I'm saying? So that thing gonna pay for itself in a couple of months. So I would say do it. Most of the loads that my drivers did when they was over the road wasn't even 26 feet. Sometimes they'll be riding out with 1 or 2 pallets. So you just, I think it's a good move, to be honest with you. I think it's a great move. Best to start with the LLC. Yep. See, hey, look, I appreciate y'all stepping in here answering these questions though. This is based on the community, strictly community based. But see, I can see how. Hey, look, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I can see how I easily weeded out people that was just coming, is because you see people don't be asking. Like now that I said you gotta donate, you know what I'm saying, or send a love offering to get your city lookups. People don't be asking for the city lookups no more. So like I can't. If you giving game to thousands of people, I don't know who's serious or who not. The only thing that separates who's serious is people who willing to. If I have to pay my way through the game, you can't expect to get all of the game for free. That's just how it is. So anybody that's expecting all of it for free, hey, that's on you. It's gonna be hard to come up that way. Cause I'm definitely gonna pay my way to pass to get some inside connects so I can save some money, but not everybody see it as the same value, and that's cool. That's cool. I ain't knocking nobody, but I'm just saying I just think it's funny how nobody's asking to get the city lookups for real no more. I'm just pointing that out. But it's all good. I answer questions all day because that's what this was built on. That's exactly what this was built on, strictly community. But I just want y'all to see that, to be acknowledgeable that we as a community, it's a lot of people in the world that wants to get something for nothing. They don't want to give up anything. They just want to get it all for free. And good luck. Good luck on having that ideology, I just showed you some love, your Cash App. How is Washington, D.C.? Lowe's looking all right. Let me look at it because I ain't hear it going on. Because I plan on being on here for a while for y'all. I plan on being on here for as long as y'all got some questions. I'm feeling like I ain't been on here in 10 days, so I'm trying to chill. I actually enjoy this, like real talk. Hold on, let me look at this. I wish I had it on my computer or something though. Man, look, man, I got this on this Android, man. I don't even know how to work this mug, for real. This Android ain't good for nothing but the camera, man, for real. Okay, so I see Ray, I see Carlos, but Carlos ain't got no it don't say nothing. So I don't know if you was just donating just to donate, or Carlos, let me know. Let me know if you need me to look up something in particular, because it don't say nothing. So if y'all do send something, just let me know like what city you want me to look up. So Ray said Baltimore, and is that Ray is that Baltimore? Is that Baltimore? As far as box trucks or semis, and do you want me to look on that? And do you want me to look on DAT? Hey y'all, look, I've been up since 4 a.m. So I'm drawing hella blanks right now. I'm drawing super blanks. Let's go to the load board. And yeah, they actually changed this load board. So actually, I ain't even did city lookup since they changed it. So let me see if I can still navigate through here. Cause keep in mind, y'all, I don't look on this thing every day. So don't be tripping on me. Baltimore. Say it. I don't know. For some reason, I have been having a problem with looking up. Hold on, real quick. Origin city. See this? I got. It say unable to detect due to connection issues. I don't know what that mean though. Yeah, hold on. I mean, I mean, my connection is good, so I don't know why it ain't showing. Let me just try something. Atlanta. See, this still showing me Florida. Yeah, this don't make sense for real. Hold on, what's this showing? Okay, so this showing Atlanta, not Atlanta to Florida. Okay, so let me type in Baltimore. Maybe this thing just it's saying that it ain't it can't find it, but it really is. All right, so you let me know if this is Baltimore. All right, so okay, yeah, so this is Maryland right here, Arbutin, yeah, because I've been up there before. So yeah, so here is. All right, so let me open this filter up. Hold on, bro. 'Cause like I said, I haven't even looked at this mug in a minute. Or it filters. Okay, here we go. It should have box trucks in here somewhere. So we're looking for solo. Yeah, I don't even see box truck in here. So this is all they got for solo period anyway. So they ain't even got no box. So it ain't even showing no box truck. This is basically all the work right here. This solo, this is round trips, one way blocks, everything. And they only showing this stuff that's 86 miles away in Winchester, Virginia. Oh, my bad. Wife just let me know that I ain't sharing the screen. Hold on. My bad, y'all. My bad, my bad, my bad. All right, cool. Here we go. So here go Baltimore right here. So here's Baltimore, and this is how the new Amazon relay look. Um, it's a little weird, but if you can see it, it just say work type. I'm looking at driver solo. Let me see if I open it up to teams if it's gonna do something different. So you see they got a lot of team work. So you see this where all of the loads is at. All of they loads out there is team loads. Yeah, all of them team loads. So let me see who else hit. Cause nobody else said Ray, shoot me a message and so I can make sure that you got what you got. Cause I got Carlos and I got Henry. Henry just said for the appreciation. I thank you. Thank you for that, man. I appreciate it. Just showing some love. I got my DOT physics today, got my box truck, got all my ducks in a row because of you. All right, for sure, for sure. Hey, shouts out to Demetrius. He definitely giving out a lot of game too as well. So I appreciate y'all for appreciating me for sure. Ray the King, got you. What would you do differently if you could start all over again? I'm stacking my paper and already register my LLC. Can we see ATL 26-foot box trucks? Oh yeah, for sure. What I would do different, I don't think it's much I would have done different. The only mistake I made is not knowing my cost. That's the biggest mistake I made. I mean, my hustle was there. I mean, I slept in the truck, so that was really, I couldn't have grinded no harder. You know, I just wish I would have probably understood business more because I was just like a lot of people just jumping in. This thing is silly as a mug. Hold on. Yeah, man, this new system they got is silly, man. Give me 1 second, man. I don't know what this thing doing, man. Yeah, because if I'm streaming, can y'all hear me? Like, is my screen like shaking or anything like that? Because the way the internet acting as if like, yeah, I don't know, this mug ain't working. I mean, I can send y'all, I can refund y'all the which I sent back because I can't. I mean, you see that it ain't even letting me really do nothing for real. Let me try to go in a different way. Dashboard. I don't know what's wrong with this, man. All right, so let me just go to Atlanta from this way. See if I can click in there. So this is Atlanta. But you see, as I'm clicking in, it's like it's taking all day to even load up. So this is Atlanta right here. So you see a box truck load right here. 26, 26, 26. All of these are 26s right here. $1.74 a mile. And mind you, like somebody else might show more than mine because my score is under 90. So somebody else's might see more than mine. But I feel like mine still see. I mean, I be booking $650. I showed you I booked $650 loads, so it should be good enough. But let me see if I can look at these the load type and see if I could change this. This is a lot. Okay, equipment right here. Okay, this is what I was looking for. So it can show me just this. All right, so this is Atlanta right here. This is all 26-foot box trucks. A lot of these is loads that I gave back to them. And they paying trash. It's exactly why they look at all these on this board. I like how people leaving these mugs right here. So this is Atlanta right here. And these the ones that's out in Jefferson right here. So there you go, Ray. You can see it exactly. And what I would do differently is make sure that I tell anybody, make sure you know your cost. Knowing your cost is 100% something that you're going to need to do. And like I said, I could break it down to you if you don't understand how to come up. Shouts out to you for the love offering. But yeah, I can show you how to do it, but we're going to have to get on like a Zoom call because I want to break it down because I could tell you what you. Everybody still asks me the same question after I explain it. So either I'm not explaining it correctly with words, or either it's something that it'd just be easier for me to just show somebody than actually tell somebody. Can you show Amazon loads for Dallas, Texas, 26 for box trucks? Is there a way you can connect me with a dispatcher? I got a dispatcher out here. But with box trucks, like I said, they can make the promises. The reason why I don't like to hook people up with dispatchers, because if you in one of them areas and the dispatcher not able to find you no work out there, then I don't want nobody looking at me like, oh, well, Coby said. So that's why with the referring people, I don't really like to do that for real. Not when it comes to dispatching, because it's not an exact thing. Like insurance and stuff like that is a little more exact, but that ain't really like no exact thing though. So I can't really guarantee the results. All I could go by is what they told me, because I don't really use them. You see what I'm saying? So if I don't use them, I don't really want to recommend them, even if they say they got all of these trucks and all of this. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this board though. I'm gonna go to DAT to see if it's messing up too. Well, yeah, it sounds like it's probably just my internet maybe. Hold on, log in. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to see if it's okay. Yeah, so it's coming up. I guess probably because I'm live, it's probably just making my MacBook run kind of slow. Yeah, but it's pulling up though. So, all right, so let me go back over here and see if I can get it to work. And like I said, my bad, man. I mean, typically I can flow through these things, but it's just taking a minute now. tripping. While that's loading, I'm gonna try to see if I can find some box truck loads on DAT. Let me go back over here. See, yeah, that mug ain't loaded. Like for some reason, the dashboard is loading, but the load board ain't. Yeah, the load board ain't loading. So I don't want to spend too much time on it, and it ain't loading. Anybody that didn't, just shoot me an email that didn't get it, and I'm just gonna try to do. I'm gonna just do a Zoom with you for the one time, real quick, and we could just go through it. Cause I definitely want you to see what you're trying to see. But for some reason, like I said, it just ain't working. So Randy, shoot me an email to info@CobyPegway.com. You can. My website is at the bottom of the screen too. So just go to my website, my email. You could chat me or whatever on there. It might not be me always on the chat, but the message you get to me, and I'll definitely take care of you for sure. Broke Boy Gaming, change your name, my friend. Don't call yourself Broke Boy. I'm still in the beginning of learning, but I value what I've learned so far. Thanks, bro. Can we do Houston rates when you can? All right, look, hey, send me an email to info@CobyPegway.com, and I'm gonna hop on a quick Zoom call with you, and we're gonna look at Houston. It's on me. It's on me. Can I find? So thanks for the love offering on this. Can I find loads for a Sprinter van? You can find them on. The cheapest way you can find them is gonna be my virtual fleet. It's gonna be the cheapest route you can go. It don't really get no cheaper than that. So, because they basically show you everything that's on selectors. All right, so I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. Put me onto your dispatcher. I could put y'all on to somebody. I got to figure out who though. I'm gonna make some calls. Cause I don't want y'all coming back. I got some questions, my brother. Do you got social media? Oh yeah, I'm on IG. I'm on IG and Facebook the most. So IG the most for real though. So follow me on IG at Coby Pegway. Hit me up. I gotta be getting a lot of inboxes, so if I don't get back to you, my bad. But my assistant be helping me answer some of the stuff too, though. So I'm trying to jump back into these questions. I believe I answered everybody. Can you show for New Jersey? Okay. I said to shoot me an email right now, so I can go already be locked in. I'm gonna send y'all a Zoom link. And we could just hop on a quick Zoom call all together and just and I can show y'all. It'd actually probably be better if we did it around like 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, because y'all actually be getting to see the load board live in action. Like right now, it ain't super active. Hold on, I'm trying to go back up and see these questions. Can I get some info on how to get on with Amazon? I just want to sign on to one truck. Oh yeah, you just register for them, Kev. That's it. It ain't really like no secret in how to do it. Okay, so I think this is where I stop answering questions at. Ray Johnson, go ahead and hop back in there, because I don't know if I got what you needed done either. Where can we purchase the book from? The book everything's on my website except the $5,000 package. That's kind of like an invite only. I don't even do that for every market. Like, I wouldn't do that for Florida for real. I probably would. The only way I do a complete package for Florida and try to guarantee only if they're running that truck out of somewhere else. But if somebody trying to start out Florida, keep your $5,000. keep all of it because I can't. That market is so difficult unless you're running over the road. Hold on, let me go back up to this. Okay, so I'm gonna start right here. I guess at 8:54. Dang, there's so many questions up here I didn't see. Somebody said they sent me an email before, they never heard back. Some of my emails go to spam too, though, so I'll be having to check my spam folder every now and then too. And also, I got a link that I'm gonna be sharing with y'all. I got a factoring company that I recommend that y'all can sign up for. I got a link for that. I should have put it in here, but I didn't. When I redrop this video, I'm gonna put the link in there. But I got factoring company that y'all can sign up for. It'll hook y'all up with a fuel card. They get 20 cents off the gallon and everything. So hit me up about that, and I'm gonna shoot y'all that link so y'all can fill out for that factoring company. But it's the factoring company goes in with the fuel card and everything, and it's a non-recourse factoring and everything. I'm gonna shoot y'all the link. I got a landing page with them too. So what would you do differently if you can go back in time? I answered that question at the start of your box truck journey. Knowing the rates, get Demetrius B on how to get your rating to. Yep, he the man to see about that. But see, it's easier to do it. The reason why it's harder for me because I got more routes. Like if I had one truck or two trucks, it'd be much easier to keep a rating up. But versus like even the same thing with having the more trucks I got, it kind of keeps mine balanced. So if one truck can't really affect how bad it is or how good it is. So that's why I say asking me with multiple trucks is different. With Demetrius B, I think he got like 2 trucks now. So he's definitely the better guy for that. I ain't going to act like I know it all because I don't. I want to place my truck on with Amazon. Can you advise on how to do it? I've already emailed. Do no answer. I think we talked about that, Kev. Is it any harder with the S corp? I mean, it's just the way you're getting taxed, or really. But it's all up to you. I mean, LLCs is simple until you get into like a different tax bracket where you feel like it's different benefits for you. But the LLC is working fine. I just write a lot of stuff off. It's always a better way of doing it, but the way I'm doing it is working for me. So, are the new rates worse? I'm trying to get it feel well. The new dedicated rates, the low board rates are still pretty much the same, but they was just trying to do bus. But you definitely gave a major portion of it away, and trust me, you are blessed for it. Vernon, let me see. I don't know exactly what that means. Because I'm trying to go back in time to see what we was even talking about at the time. I give my drivers $1,000 for a referral that stays on board for a minimum 90 days. Hey, that's a good policy right there. That's a good way to keep a driver, and that's a good way to have drivers finding drivers for you. I might actually have to take that Stony Island Ranch. I like that. I might send my boy Jay, one of my drivers. He found 2 drivers for me. I might have to send him an extra little something. I showed you some love, no city. Look, I always appreciate, always responding for sure. I see you a lot, Henry, so I know who you are. So I'm definitely gonna you always in the live, you always supporting. So when you hit me up, I'm definitely gonna answer if I get the time. Like once a week, I try to go in and answer a whole lot and comment back on YouTube and stuff like that. Do you have any game on the DSP? Nah, I don't. I wish. I actually thought about it, but I just kind of stick to my lane and whatever I'm doing. But like I said, I'm trying to trucking is one of those things I'm kind of like, I'm phasing into like restaurants and Airbnbs, man. It's kind of like it's easier money. Like my Airbnb did $2,600 in April, and I only did it in like 3 weeks. So I mean, it's just working out better. I'm about to stop buying trucks and start just buying more houses because I'm making trucking money. It ain't trucking money. Yeah, it is after you think about your truck breaking down and everything that happens in there. I'd rather just make $1,500 off of profit off of Airbnb property and just give me like 10 of those and bring in $15,000 a month off of that because it's safer and I don't need employees for it. You know what I mean? I had like 30 employees. After you had that, I don't know me. I don't really like dealing with like managing people that much. How was the loads and hit me up and I'll let you know what Ohio is good all the way around. I haven't looked up one city in Ohio and it wasn't good. I'll teach you for $10. I don't know what that means. Maryland, Ray Johnson. Okay, I see you. Where can I purchase the book from? I answered that. Oh yeah, I'm trying to catch up. Box trucks, both if possible. So I think it's some conversations that y'all having together. Hey, bro, your advice will help me about to start picking loads up soon because, like you said, get to work first and the rest will follow. Yeah. Yeah, and a lot of people been actually getting that get to work first twisted because I'm not saying that you're going to be able to get a contract or anything. I'm just saying have a concept, a very good idea of like, okay, like with me, like I can show you right now with a semi out of certain markets how you going to be able to get 7,000 a week. I can show you that because if I show you, if it's 25 loads on the load board and 15 of them paying $3 a mile or $2.75 a mile, you can. I would bet my money that that's a pretty consistent thing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it could just be a good day, but I mean rates are really good right now, especially for semis. I mean rates are good for box trucks over the road, decent. I mean it's like $1.75 in a box truck, $3 in the semi. The trucks cost almost the same to get fixed. I mean, to me, it's a no-brainer. But I guess y'all can have it. Y'all can have it. Y'all can have it. Y'all can have that semi. I'm gonna keep on dealing with these semis over here. Thank you. Also, driving in teams. How many hours are you allowed to drive? Both of y'all can have a fresh clock, 11 and 11. But if you ain't got no sleeper and you in a box truck, hey, that's gonna be tough. I had some teams running, and I still had to get them a hotel room because they couldn't sleep in the truck. I mean, even one person can't sleep in the truck, and you got to figure it. Think about this: if you got a team running in a box truck that does not have a sleeper, you can't run 2 11-hour clocks. That's like some people sitting up for 28 hours, and that sleep with your head on the window is only gonna be so good. It's only gonna be so good. Can't get all the games for free in Texas. We call them sandbaggers. I like that. I ain't never heard of it. Can you tell me who do I contact to put a sleeper? That I don't know right offhand, man. I know some people out in the Midwest that do it, but I don't know nobody right offhand though. 11 hours. Yep. Can I get some info on how they? Okay, how's this same question? I guess maybe you just copying and pasting. I'm like, I swear that question keep going. What up, Coby? Did any of the semi leads I forwarded you paying out? Just paying it forward. Plus, I don't have a semi. Oh no, I'm working with these couple of customers, and they keeping me in between 6,000 and 7,000 a week. So I be trying to look at those other ones, but I'm the type of person if I'm good right here and my flow is good, I kind of really don't be looking into a whole lot of different stuff. If my flow is good and who I'm working with paying me, they paying good, they paying just as good as Amazon, you know. Well, they paying way better than Amazon, and they paying just as quick as Amazon, and their system is as good as Amazon. So I'm kind of cool with it, and my driver's liking the loads. You are totally right, brother. I'm not sure who that was for, but shouts out to Vanity Kills. So I'm trying to catch up. I'm at 11 hours. I like the community that we got going in here. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for helping out. I got a Facebook group too. If y'all go follow me on Facebook, I actually got a Facebook group. If y'all want to get in the group, I could just send y'all the link. Just email me, and I have my assistant get back to y'all. But I definitely want a group so we can dialogue a little bit more. Because a lot of people already know some of the game. Let me get your email again, please. All right, look, y'all. So here go my email right here. Email me if y'all want to get that Facebook group. I keep forgetting about that. All right, so here go my email right here. Let me know if y'all got it, definitely. What up, y'all? I mean, we deep in here. I hope y'all got them likes up. I can't see what the likes up while I'm on here, but we had over 200 people in here just on YouTube alone. So, is the pallet jack a must on the 26th? I would definitely get it. I would definitely get it. It's like, what's my email again? That's my email. Oh, damn, I ain't even leave it up there. I forgot as soon as I took it out. All right. So I'm going to leave it. I'm going to answer these questions, but I'm going to leave my email up there for a minute. He said, yeah, it's bad here in Florida. Yeah. Look, man, I was about to get Jacksonville, man, and Tampa. Not Tampa, Orlando. They just hit me up about it, man. Them rates was, if I could put an emoji up there, trash. I am a dispatcher, and I use Selectus and DAT. Here go a dispatcher for y'all right here. Hey, to Talisha Prophet, hey, hit me up because, like I said, when I can send people your information if you're trying to recruit. Because now that I know that you got Selectus, I know you're going to be the person that people want to see. So definitely hit me up, Talisha, because I either send me your email or something. I drop your email. See, he said somebody got to be getting this Florida money. Yeah, somebody getting it. Somebody getting it. Hold on. I'm trying to get y'all my email again. Oh. Do I need a, he said, Coby, do I need a scat code and the box truck plan on doing over the road? Do I need a score? I'm thinking you saying scat code wrong. I believe you saying scat code, but I don't really know. But yeah, I would just get a scat code only $65. I get it on GP, and you gonna need it to look up like government contracts. And I suggest everybody just start looking into trying to do runs for like the post office directly, or like going directly in, and instead of just trying to go under brokers and go under dispatchers, go to get the work directly yourself, because the money's gonna be better because you're gonna have a direct relationship. So Talisha said she emailed me. Let me see if. Okay, I see a couple people that emailed me. I only see Randy that emailed me so far. I don't see nobody else's. I see Rodney, see Randy. Okay, I see Talisha, the Facebook group. Okay, cool. Tomorrow is the daily dishes. Okay, Talisha. For sure. I'm definitely gonna be talking to you. I'm gonna be adding you to that Facebook group for sure. I don't see nobody else. Yeah, hit up about that Facebook group because that'll make me want to really do it if I see that a lot of people actually could use it for real. I see a couple of people in here. All right, y'all, I'm winding it on down. It's about to be 9:30. Be on here for like five more minutes. What else y'all got? Where do you go for the scat code? Just look it up on Google. It's gonna be called a standard alpha, a standard carrier alpha something code. But it's only one place to find it though. Let me see if I can look it up real quick. Just on GP. So yeah, so here you go right here. Yeah, so this the website right here. It is. Let me share my screen real quick. This is how the website look right here. Oh, this the wrong one. Stop the wrong screen. So boom, here's where you get it. I don't know if y'all can see it, but yeah, this the website right here. All right, somebody said, how do I pay my drivers? Percentage for the semi-drivers, flat rate for the box trucks. Because they do similar routes every day. Now, if they was over the road, I pay them percentage too. It's just easier for payroll, easier for somebody to know. I mean, you just got to share the information with them. There's multiple ways you could pay it. I would say it just depends on the driver and what they want. Is buying an extended warranty for a box truck good? Hell yeah. I wouldn't get a truck without a warranty. Like, real talk. Like, I mean, I just spent, like I said, I spent 14 grand on this truck. I ain't never spent that much on a truck in 6 months, but I had to put a new clutch and all type of stuff in this truck. Turbo. I think the injectors might have went out. Man, so much stuff went wrong with that truck. But really, it ain't even 14,000. That could be like a couple of few things. It could be. I think I had to put a new fifth wheel on there. So, yeah. Okay, so we even winding down. I guess everybody getting bored. Not many more questions coming in. When we apply for Amazon, what information do we need to shoe at the gate? I don't exactly. Elizabeth, I wish I could read through what you're trying to say, but I really don't understand that question for real. I mean, the shoe at the gate, I don't know exactly what that means. Said definitely get scat code if doing over the road in the box. Just email how though. J-Mo, I don't really understand what you I just said just pay them by percentage and flat rate. You had to just book a call with me or something. I don't know how, a different way to explain it. It's just flat rate off the route paying $500. I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna pay them $125 depending on how many miles and stuff is going. It's still equal probably about $15, $16 an hour or something like that though. It ain't the best because I ain't getting paid the best. So it's enough for them to make some and enough for me to make some. When is the best time to rent a second box truck for the business? I'm in Philly. When the business tells you to. When the business says time, that's when you do it. When you feel like you got a good grip on that first truck and you feel like the work is coming in and you understand the flow of the work. And that's all I'm saying, even with the first truck. The same thing you're going to do with the second truck, the same thing you do with the first truck. Figure out what type of work you're trying to do when you get a flow for it. Once you get the flow down, like, okay, I feel this is a little consistent. I understand how to book these loads, or I got me a dedicated route. That's when you go ahead and go grab another one when you just start adding it on. You can make a ton of money in this business. Like in this business, you can make a lot of money. You got to be very strategic and you got to have some patience to pass up work that don't make sense. Like I'm gonna pass that up and go get me a different load. Don't be rush. That's why I say have a little bit of money. And it's best if you ain't behind on your bills and nothing like that. So when you come in, you can keep your business money separate. I think a lot of people fall off when they get to trying to, they take their last money. Now they trying to pay their rent and they got to pay their truck note. And it just become a lot. And then now you stressed because you're home, because your personal is leaning over into your business. Now you ain't making good business decisions because it's a whole downward spiral. That's why I say have a little money. Have a little credit. Go get you apply for a credit card that's strictly for this. Go get a credit card that's strictly for, all right, look, this is gonna be my little backup plan right here in case anything unexpected happen. Don't come in this game unprepared because it'll swallow you. Like for real. Like I said, a turbo is 5,000. Injectors, if you need all injectors, that's about 3,000 to 5,000. A clutch, if you got a stick shift truck, that's 2,500. The motor overhaul about 10,000, 15,000. So you talking thousands. Like you could buy a truck and picture the motor going out and it costs you 10 bands right up front. Like that shit happens to people. So don't play with this game, and just think that it's like play. It's real. People make it look easy, but it's really real. All right, y'all, it's 9:31. That's my time. If y'all want any city lookups or whatever, send me an email. Say, hey, I shot the love offering over to your Cash App. I just want to look at this particular city. Anybody else that had the malfunction, make sure y'all email me. I got the 5K complete setup. If anybody in here got something else going on and they just want somebody to set up their whole entire business from start to finish, and then I train you on it. The 5K program comes with 5 hours of coaching where you get 5 coaching calls, 5 hours worth. So however you want to break it up, you get to take the class, you get to take the course, you get the replay, you get the book, you get everything within that 5K package. So just keep that in mind. The book is $99. It's the course. So if you ain't trying to spend a whole lot, but you still want to get all the information from, every phase of the book, it's all in here. It's all broken down from how to get your authority, everything I teach in class is in the book. I teach the book from the class. I teach the book from the class. So just keep in mind, it's all the same information. It's just delivered in different forms. If you watch the replay, it's the same as the live. You just don't get to ask me questions in the moment. You're just not interacting with other people in the classroom environment. But all of it is good. Like I said, y'all got any questions about the classes, jump in. Don't come in this game and be dumb to it. In an hour and a half, I can only answer so many questions. Everything is on my website. So just go to Coby Pegway. It's actually getting redone, so it could be a little easier to find stuff. Everything's on there. The live recording, just go to my website, go to live recording, pay the $250, and it'll send you the password and everything automatically. You don't have to wait for me. You don't got to send me an email. Everything's automated. So the only thing you got to hit me up separately on is the 5K class. Yeah, Ray. The book, he said, I had a book. Yeah, I didn't. It just came in the mail. I'm only doing it because people, if the people ask for it, I'm trying to do it because I want y'all to get this game. Because right now, like I said, the money is good going into peak. So, and here go my Cash App again. Y'all want to shoot something over? Y'all want me to do me city lookups? I feel like the best thing that y'all could do to really understand the game is to book a coaching call. Just book a coaching call so we can sit on there and we can go through your market on 3 or 4 different load boards, so you can really get a good scope at what you're gonna do, and what you need. And the best time to do it is to do it during the midday, because a lot of times I be going live during the evening and stuff like that. So I don't really be doing a whole lot of coaching calls and stuff during that time of the day. But the best time is gonna be midday anyway. So make sure y'all get educated. If it ain't for me, go to Demetrius B. He a very good source for people who want to get into the box truck space, specifically Amazon. But if you want to talk over the road, you want to talk semi trucks, I'm definitely the man to speak to. But like I said, book a coaching call or something, or take the course, or just like I said, if you just got questions. I don't really answer too many questions in an email unless, like I said, it's something specific to a Facebook group or something that I talk about on the live. But I will, if you come on my website, I don't answer just random questions. You got to book a call because it's not fair to everybody else who pay to get the coaching calls, who pays for the class, for me to just, I have to cater to them because they putting themselves in a position to be VIP for me to, they get my attention. So I'm not typically probably gonna answer you back on Facebook or Instagram or none of that. Unless the only way to get to me is really gonna be to book it or either send me an email, and if it's something I can help with real quick. But you can't send me 10 questions. I mean, I'm just letting y'all know it's not a cocky thing. It's just I ain't really got time, to do that, because I got 35 videos where I'm pretty much answering every question within the videos. To be honest, because I'm pretty sure people that ask me, you just gotta find it, essentially. Where can I pick up your book? My book is it's self-published, so you just buy it from me, and I pretty much just send it out to you. It's self-published for now because I don't see the point in giving them 60% when I could just sell it myself. And then it's not like a regular book. It's the course. It's actually my trucking course. So just know that the book is not about my life. It has a little backstory in there, but it's literally a learning book. It's like a work. It's basically like a workbook. It's my curriculum for the class. So phase 1 through 6, you learning how to start your company, where to go buy your truck set, where to get work from, how to structure your company, using about trucking tools, everything like that. So that's everything. Thanks, bro. See you on the next. So I'm going live again tomorrow. If I can think of a good enough topic to talk about, or so y'all can hit me with some topics which I kind of want to talk about, that's cool. I want to go live 3 times a week if I can. It just depends on if I got the time and if I got like a good topic. I don't want to just be on here just talking about nothing. So do y'all see how he's making new money from trucking, business after business, get smart like Coby? Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm taking my trucking money and I'm investing in a whole lot of other stuff because I see this game is getting getting crowded, too. So, and the book is if you buy the book with something else, it is $50. But if you buy it separate, it's $99 because understand it's not just the book. Somebody said it's too much. I'm like, Nick, this is my whole course. You can literally learn the trucking industry from front to back, instructional. This is not like a bunch of general information. This is exactly boom, boom, boom. It's exactly how I'm telling you right here. I'm answering questions. It's a lot of the stuff you will find inside that book. So I can't get nobody to understand my value. You either see it or you don't, and that's just what it is. Everybody gotta be cool with what they bring into the table. So waiting on your book. Yeah. So yeah. Are you waiting on it as in like I didn't ship it to you, or let me know. But all right, y'all, peace. Y'all have a good night. I'm going to try to get on tomorrow about 7 o'clock, maybe 6 o'clock Eastern time. That's all I got. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Peace.